everybody, and welcome back to the Blu-ray Hunter. I'm the Blu-ray Hunter, Jonathan Moody, and I've got another part two of my Criterion pickups for the month of July at the July Barnes and Noble sale. Um, so I don't have nearly as much, and this is probably going to be a pretty short video, but I may talk a little bit more about each movie then, since I only have six titles, period. Two 4Ks and four Blu-rays. So to start with, actually, well, that was wrong. It's the other way around, wasn't it? Okay, to start with is a movie that I already seen. We did it for Criterion Watch, and I've talked about it before on other things, but Wings of Desire, 4K. So that's pretty cool. Um, that I watched this with Paul, and I wasn't really too excited when I was first watching it. I thought it was going to be boring. And it starts off kind of slow, but it really starts to get going, and you really get into it and get into the characters. So I'd suggest if you are watching it and you are sort of, you're noticing it's a little slow, just give it some time, just let it kind of start sinking in, and then, it'll definitely get to you. So next after that is a movie that I've definitely have seen. I think these are out of order, actually. So this might be it. Yeah. Next is Lady Snowblood. So Lady Snowblood is a film that I just saw for the first time, but Paul had done it with Joe Turek for Criterion Watch, and I didn't get a chance to watch it then. I was in LA at the time, and I watched it recently and absolutely loved it. It was so Kill Bill. It was nuts and crazy, but a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. So what I've been doing is picking up a lot of the movies that we did for Criterion Watch and owning them myself. Some seeing for the first time, like Lady Snowblood, some, already having seen them, or already having seen them because of my show. So because of the show that we did together. So another one was Breaker Morant, which we did do for the show. And I once again, it's a movie that I didn't see a lot of Paul's picks. I'm always not sure about. I'm not really into war movies, but that movie, Breaker Morant, is actually a really good movie. If you haven't gotten a chance to see it, I definitely recommend it. Um, so what I've noticed is a lot of these films are not available at the Barnes and Noble stores now, at least the ones I've been going to. There's a store in Chesapeake, Virginia that seems to have a lot of Criterions, but a lot of the other ones seem to be getting less and less films. So I I always have to get stuff on like eBay, or I think I got that one on eBay instead of getting it from Barnes and Noble itself. Also, Barnes and Noble has a thing where if you spend I think it's like $40 to $50 or whatever it is on the films, then you get a break on the shipping, which is great if you buy like three of them, or whatever. But if you buy like two of them, sometimes it doesn't count or whatever, even with sales tax. So the shipping still is included, just a little bit of a pitch. So I just been buying stuff on eBay, or Amazon will sometimes price match them. So I look to that too. It's weird. I've been doing like the Barnes and Noble store, and I have been picking up a lot of stuff. It's just not as much as I've been able to pick through like eBay or others. Next is After Hours. Everybody's been picking this up, so I had to pick that up. I was not just because everybody was picking it up, but because I wanted to see it. I saw it back when it was on cable years ago, when I was a kid. And I remember it being really weird and you know, not Martin Scorsese type, I mean, sure his shots and everything are so great, but like it doesn't seem like a movie he would direct, and he did a fantastic job. And found out so the other one of the other movies that I got was like that chilly scenes of winter, and those were both produced by Griffin Dunn, who Griffin is the um lead of this movie, but there's a whole thing. I could do a whole thing about Griffin Dunn, like whole at least 20-minute video about my uh how much I've been a fan of his ever since I first saw him on My Girl, so and I know a little bit about his family, and fortunately his you know his family situation. I don't want to get into that right now on here, but so I've been a really big fan, and been wanting to have that. So there you go. My last two Blu-rays, one is Watership Down, another movie that we did that I was involved in on Criterion Watch that I this movie's brutal, and just because it's animation and involves rabbits does not make it like a children's movie or anything like that. But that's not anywhere close to a children's movie. I know there was like the book Watership Down, um, and uh it it's just Art Garfunkel does an amazing song, and I mean it's just so sad and emotionally distraught at times. I just really loved it. I think you guys would love it too if you haven't seen it. It's a really good movie. It's just prepare to like bring Kleenex or whatever, tissues, because you're gonna cry. Um, there's just no way around it. It's a really sort of a sad but very good tale and everything. So, and last but not least is Ghost World, which I've seen years ago. When I think I even had it on DVD. But I never bought it on Blu-ray, and I obviously didn't have the Criterion until now. And I know is there like commentary? There's like commentary featuring the director Terry Zwigoff and Daniel Klaus, who was the comic creator, and producer Leon Haflin, and then it's got interviews with people, and including Scarlett Johansson and Thora Birch and whatnot. So but I just remember this being such an odd movie, you know. But I kind of liked it because it was odd, so I dug it. Anyway, that's my haul right there. So once again, the two 4Ks I got are these two, um, which are After Hours and Wings of Desire. And then I've got four movies right here. Yeah. So I'm excited. Like I'm really happy with this. We will be sort of doing a Criterion Hall for Indie Film Cafe as well. So mine will be shown again on that channel. Uh John Ward will be doing it with Paul Prisons and myself. So us three will be going around sharing what we got for this month. Um but I think John got less than Paul and I think I've gotten the most. And I also picked up a few other movies that'll be in the that I'm going to include in the August and September hauls that we're going to do. So we're going to continue doing those. There will be a quick update video some point this month, like probably like right after we do the haul videos. So there's a lot of stuff we're still working on doing, and trying to make sure all of this gets done. So thank you guys for checking this out. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I got. I recommend each and every one of these movies. I've seen them in some capacity. After Hours is the only one I think I haven't seen it. That and Ghost World I haven't seen in years. The rest I'd watched. I know I watched Breaker Morant in I believe 2018 or 19 when we did it, and Watership Down was about the same thing. I think 2019. So it'd been about 4 years. So I haven't rewatched them or whatever, but at some point I probably will, especially Breaker Morant because it's got like a commentary with the Bruce Beresford, the director. So stuff like that. I love hearing how they made these movies. I'll just say I also really do recommend Friends of Eddie Coyle and what's the other one? You know, Chilly Scenes of Winter, I mean, everything I've bought so far and I've watched, I have been so freaking happy with. Um, Failsafe is amazing, and if you listen to the commentary, Sidney Lumet is very just hands-on about everything. He's talking about, it's almost like a film school. Ridley Scott's Thelma and Louise, it's like a film school, so all of these movies are out right now. I definitely recommend getting them, even if they don't have the audio commentary. Usually they have some kind of behind the scenes documentary or something that usually hooks everybody into wanting to get it. Or it comes with sometimes it comes with a whole like other feature film. So just never know what you're gonna get when you're watching a Criterion film. So until then, everybody, that'll be it for now. And I think the next video after this will be the haul videos. So get ready for those. Till then, everybody. Bye.